had to move all the stuff from all the swimming we had yesterday because here in Arizona it's already 100 degrees every day. So I know that's not everyone's weather, but it's ours. So I had to clear off a little spot to sit down before we had a little chat. You know, a little natter, a little back and forth, shall we? Hey friends, what's up? So we have all heard this idea of the new normal, right? We've heard the concept, we've heard the phrase. We might think the new normal is gonna be face masks, rubber gloves, social distancing signs at every establishment we go to. And I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to accept, right? As we hear the phrase, the new normal. But let me put this into your mind and think about this, consider on this. Over the last several weeks, right, a couple of months or so, the entire planet has been swept up by this entire pandemic, right? This coronavirus thing, this COVID-19 situation. We've all been there, we're in it together, we're involved, and man, it has done one thing. It has absolutely put the brakes on and a screeching halt on the things that we used to consider as normal everyday life, right? We'd wake up at 5, we'd wake up at 7, we'd hit the alarm, we'd go make some coffee, get ourselves some breakfast, run out the door, go to the office, start having our meetings for the day and doing the grind, right? We'd come home after work, we might get some dinner, maybe watch some TV for a few minutes, and if at best, probably spend about an hour or so with our loved ones. I mean, if we're really being honest with ourselves, right? It was the daily grind of life, and this whole thing brought the world to a screeching halt really, really quick. You know, as my wife and I sat about this, and we're having a conversation right now with you about what the new normal could be, I want you to consider what took place during this time, right? You might have had more time to go outside and play with your kids, to make memories, to spend time with your loved ones in an entirely new and different way. Yes, we were all kind of forced to be in our homes and forced to stay together and, you know, maybe pushed into a position where we were a little uncomfortable and we weren't sure what the future was going to look like, and we were all in it together. And as the world starts to kind of open up a little bit and get back to some business and start dabbling back into, you know, getting into whatever we used to do again, you know, restaurants opening up, stores are kind of opening up differently. Just when I get into like the rhythm of it all, the garbage truck comes by. So loud, so annoying. I probably shouldn't care about it, honestly. How can you ignore that? Really, dude? You know, time is something that we can never get back. And what this has done is it has caused us all to just kind of take a step back and slow down in a lot of ways. And so instead of running up and getting off to work in the morning, maybe it was making eggs and pancakes with our kids and our family. You know, instead of the late morning meeting, maybe it was kicking it for a few minutes with your kids and your family to watch a movie for a little while. Instead of staying late in the office, now it was replaced with a Zoom call, you know, right in your living room while everyone's just in the other room. And yep, we've all been there too. Laughing kids, crying kids, barking dogs, ringing phones, and all the stuff while you're trying to have the most important Zoom meeting of your life, right? We've all had the opportunity to experience these things together. And so the new normal can look like a conscious decision to spend time with the ones that we love the most. The memories that you've been creating in your home, with your family, doing art projects, getting to that thing in the garage that you wanted to get to that you could never find the time to do, you know, playing around and doing stuff that maybe you just didn't otherwise have time to do because you were so busy. We have a chance to hit the reset button. we have a chance to kind of take what our lives could look like in the future, irregardless of how everyday life is going to look like from here on out, because I don't think anyone really knows. But what we can do is create our new normal. And our new normal could be a Friday night game night, making sure we spend time to watch a movie with our family, play games with our kids, get art projects out and start doing something that you've never done before. Run around outside and throw giant styrofoam airplanes just because you can and just because you should. So be encouraged as the world kind of begins to open up a little bit and dabble in what that might look like and how it might go and the processes that we're all gonna have to probably walk through together. And I hope that our new normal looks a lot like spending time with one another, laughing a whole heck of a lot, and creating memories that'll last a lifetime. And that's what families do. They stay together, they play together. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I hope this encouraged you. If it did, man, leave a comment in the section below. We'd love to just hear from you and hear from your friends. Pass this along to somebody else. You know, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, do all that fun stuff. Be a part of the F.A.M project and all that the F.A.M project has going on. We want to take this time from here and forward to encourage you, encourage your families, and just get on board with all the fun things that we have going on currently and what we're going to be doing in the future. Take care, and I will see you. My wife will see you. Whoever's going to see you, however it's done, in the next video. Peace.